So this TikToker, her name's Dr. Roxy, and she's a plastic surgeon, she has her own clinic, she's very successful. Yay! But that's not enough. She really wants to relate to her patients. So she starts a TikTok account and starts posting, mostly dancing and lip syncing while at work, but people seem to be enjoying it because her account keeps growing and growing. So starting a TikTok was a great move. Until one day she gets an idea. She wants to, with her patient's permission, live stream some of her surgeries.
So if you want to get in the OR and see behind the scenes and how this stuff works.
And she does, and these live streams do really well for her. And her TikTok account blows up, getting her over 800,000 followers. Now all this attention is great, but she eventually gets noticed by these guys, the Ohio State Medical Board. And they don't like this live streaming surgery stuff one bit. And they're worried it might be a distraction. So they warn her about it, and they make her take some extra classes on ethics and professionalism. But does this stop Dr. Roxy? No way. She feels like what she's doing is important. Then, this woman, who we'll call X is a fan of Dr. Roxy, and she also wants to get a little plastic surgery. Liposuction, a Brazilian butt lift, and some other stuff. So X hits up Dr. Roxy, and Dr. Roxy's like, yes, I'll do the surgery, and I'll live stream it. It's a win-win. And so they do it. And during the surgery, Dr. Roxy, she's operating, she's on the live stream answering questions from fans, and the surgery ends, and everyone's happy. Until! So a few days after that, X comes back to Dr. Roxy's clinic, and she's not feeling well. But Roxy's team doesn't know what to do, so they send her to the ER. And there at the ER, they find all kinds of things wrong with X. Loss of brain function due to liver damage. She had a serious bacteria infection, a perforated bowel. Allegedly, Dr. Roxy's surgery messed her up really bad. So X gets a lawyer and files a lawsuit. But she's not the only one, because in that lawsuit, there are 2 other women, both with similar complaints, suing Dr. Roxy. Then, other former patients of hers started coming forward.
This is not okay. She's basically flipped my life upside down.
She blocked me on social media. I'm blocked on here. I'm blocked on Instagram.
And eventually, the Ohio State Medical Board had enough, and they suspend Dr. Roxy's license permanently, saying her practice is, and I quote, a danger of immediate and serious harm to the public. Then, once her license gets suspended and her clinic shuts down, this becomes a viral news story. This happened a while back, and even I made a video about it. A TikTok plastic surgeon, so her story goes viral. Then even more of her past patients were like, hey, wait, I had problems too.
You have a case on your hands.
And now, allegedly, Dr. Roxy's facing lawsuits from at least 14 different women. And on top of all that, due to the stress of all this, she says her husband left her. Yikes. So, shout out to Columbus, Ohio.